Hi there, my name is Arindam, and in this video I will show you 4 of the best possible ways to get the artifact of the depths from the old railway cave on Aberration. Okay, the location of this cave is here, located in this part, and I will be showing you 4 different ways to go about spelunking on this cave. So let's begin. So let's start method 1. Method 1 is the simplest, fastest, most cost effective, and in my opinion the best way to go about this cave. This method involves using only a cryopod and a Gigantopithecus. You do not need anything. You do not need grappling hooks, you do not need zipline motors, you do not need the glider suit. I am wearing them, but as you will see from the video, I will not be using any of them. So let's begin. The reason for using a Gigantopithecus will be very apparent. It is unfortunately a mount that is ignored by most players these days, but this is the perfect mount for this cave. People generally try to go with guns or they use Ravagers, but I have found out that this mount is the perfect mount for this. Its base health is slightly lower than a Spino and it hits like a truck. It also has a lot of knockback, it can jump and it can climb onto various places. Just look at the damage. Wait, there is something I forgot. I need to see if it's passive, right? Now because it's a herbivore, okay, just before you guys see any further, I will mention that my version of the Gigantopithecus imprinted and has a fairly good amount of health. You don't need a Gigantopithecus this powerful because you will not be fighting that much. Mostly what you will be doing is using the Gigantopithecus jumping ability to go from one side to the other. And at best you can lure some of the creatures out using this. I think it's too far away for that. Anyway, that's fine. So while jumping this gap you have to be careful because the ape jumps a lot, so you need to jump in such a way so that you hit the wall and don't overshoot it like this. See, then it should be easy jumping from here to there. Part is done. Compared to the Ravager, the Gigantopithecus hits like a literal truck. And it can also have a helmet in the helmet slot. If you have a good ascendant quality flak helmet, that would be really good. The amount of armor it will get is a lot. Nice glow tail there. Okay. And it's also very fast, as you can see. I mean mine is imprinted, but still. Should turn off resource gathering. So your artifact is somewhere there. So I should get the artifact from here. Ta-da! And now I can safely go back. This cave is pretty easy, but still, if you have to farm the artifact and gather loot drops, what you need to do is take a Gigantopithecus. It will protect you from the mounts inside thanks to how much damage it deals, how much health it has. Like mine has a lot of health. 6000 health is a lot for a cave which only spawns normal level dinos like this one. I mean, not dinos, creatures. So now I will have to jump this gap again. So see, it's done. So I'll have to line this up perfectly. This is where it might, yes. So this is the only tricky part, the jumping part. Other than that, it's all fine. And that Arthropleura will never be able to catch me with an ape this fast. So yeah guys, that's how you complete this cave. The easiest, simplest possible way you can possibly imagine. I can just cryo him out and crouch from here, and that's about it. We have an artifact and we completed it in barely couple of minutes. You could theoretically complete much faster than me. I was slow just to make sure everything is perfectly covered, like a tutorial. So now I can head home on my Drake and be off with it. But before I do, I will show you the other methods. So yeah, till then stay tuned for the method 2, 3 and 4. Hello again. This will be method 2, or as I would call it, the fun way. This method will be applicable for those who have reached the stage in which they can gather element, because I will be using, yes, I will be using tech armor with aberration giving you the ability to farm for these things. It becomes really easy to use element for all the other things, and you will see this is actually the fastest way. I mean, fastest way if you have a lot of things in you. Let's see. Okay, it is slowing down a bit. I don't know why. This cave is loading. The reason why this particular way I like is because you can just use jetpack to do the entire thing for you. You don't need to do much. So I'll be showing you. Now, how do you cover this gap? Well, don't do much. Good. See? Ta-da! I'll be still using the same way. that's how you do it. Can I? Hi there. 3000 damage. Wow. That's otherworldly. Nope. Even though my piloting skills with tech armor is really bad, I still did not have much problems getting the artifact and, jettisoning out before it gets too hairy. So all I needed was 3 elements, I think 1 element each for the pant and the chest piece and 1 element for the gun. That's it. I don't need elements for, I think I need 1 element for the boots, but not for the helmet. So in total 4 elements and the entire tech suit. That's all you need. And you have your artifact and more or less safe. Anyway, that was method 2. Hello again. Method 3 is the classical way and it involves everything that is in Aberration. It involves grappling hook, it involves the glider suit, it involves the zipline motor. It does not involve any tame. So just before anyone thinks about it, I will take these guys out. I also don't need the advanced armor. All I need is shotgun and grappling hook, and more or less that's about it. This is what you have seen most YouTube videos doing, but unfortunately there are not many videos of this cave, unfortunately. So let me see if I can help you with that. If you do not have access to gear, if you are not going to use any cryopod or anything, this is the preferred way you are going to use, or the pre-extinction way of doing this, without using cryopods, without using tech gear also. Now I am using an ascendant shotgun that does a ton of damage. You could use something far lower, you just need more bullets, that's all. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, that was a waste of bullets. Anyway, I'll try to see if I can zipline from here to, can I do it from here, or will this be a bit too much? Let's see. And I am stuck, unfortunately. We'll figure out a way to do that. So I think I'll need another zip line from here to there. Hopefully this time it won't be this cranky. Well, the simplest solution is always the best. Huh. The reason why I took shotgun is exactly this. You can literally 1-2 shot the enemies. The level of creatures in this cave is normal, so you can do that. You don't have to. Wow, 1700 damage. It's a lot. And that's how I got the artifact. You could, I mean, every method that you saw before and even this one, you could use it to clear out the entire cave. It's really too easy to do it. Even before extinction was released and we used to breed creatures inside, Ravagers all the time. Hello. Did I use the wrong way? I think I used the wrong way. Well, I didn't. So somehow that creature just spawned there. Strange. Now the reason why I not unintentionally or rather intentionally did this, to let you remind you that even if you accidentally fall, you could always use grappling hooks to do this. Now I'll show you how to do this with just grappling hooks, not using your you don't need a zipline for this. You could just use grappling hooks. Just be careful that your grappling hook does not break. See? And that is how you do method 3. Grappling hooks, glider suit, zipline motor attachment, and your trusty pump action shotgun. I would suggest you use the shotgun over crossbow or the assault rifle because the cave is pretty small and the creatures are very close to you, so one-shotting, two-shotting the enemies will be what you want. Look at this. I have this guy here. They probably fell from the top. Anyway, that is how you do method 3, and I'll be showing method 4 right now. Till then, stay tuned. Hey there! Method 4 involves using the trident rested Ravager using zipline hooks. So let's begin. Now this is the classical way, or the way you used to do it before extinction came, without any cryopods. So you would hatch, you'd have 2 Ravagers here, you would have the baby go inside and raise the baby somewhere here, and the baby will grow up, and then you're going to use that Ravager to farm the artifact. In my case, I have a cryopod, so I'll be using this Ravager. It is not imprinted, but it is more of my DPS Ravager, and I've put practically everything into melee damage. So aside from the Ravager, I will be using grappling hooks, I will be using grappling zipline motors, and the glider suit. And for baiting, I might use either shotgun or the arrow. But that's only for baiting. So let's see. This is what most of you people were generally do. That is why I kept it as method 4. I mean, everyone knows this, but still, for completeness of this entire video series, I would wanted to show you how to do this. Now, if this was imprinted, max level and everything, it will be hitting much harder. Just watch that in method 1, my Gigantopithecus was hitting for 300 damage. Compared to this, even my DPS enabled thing is not doing that much. But that's okay. We have a saddle to compensate for that. Now, for this method, we will be doing this with... wait. This. But before that, I need to clear out the spawns there. Like, okay, sea raptors. Okay, so that is done. I should be smooth sailing from there. Okay, wrong button. I don't need this. And there you have it. It's the boring way, but it involves probably one of the least risks. I think the least risky way will be using the tech suit followed by Gigantopithecus and then this one. Now, I have showed all of these 4 ways in a certain order. It doesn't necessarily mean that you will have to think the way I am thinking. I just believe that the ways I showed you are in the order in which I find them convenient for you. Not necessarily they have to be easy, but just convenient. Mixture of fun and simplicity. Well, I'll just cryo him out, and that's how you complete the old railway cave and get the artifact of the depths for the Rockwell boss fight. Now I've shown you 4 different ways. You can choose whichever one you feel is convenient to you. Personally, I would go with the Gigantopithecus. It doesn't involve any expenditure really. You don't need to do anything. You don't need a saddle. You don't need grappling hooks, you don't need to build any specialized armor, you don't need to do anything really. At max you can use a crossbow to bait some of the creatures out in the entry portion, but that's about it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and well subscribe. I will be doing the other caves in a short while, and eventually I will try to get the Rockwell possibly at alpha difficulty. Till then, stay tuned and goodbye. Okay, and well, thank you for watching.